So for record purpose, can you just tell us the name?
Okay, my name is McDonald K. Mezier. I work for Center for Transparency Advocacy in Abuja as the programs manager and also the communications manager.
Although election will be taking place in about 7, 8 hours time, what's your view on the election? Is there anything that could make the election go unplanned?
Well, so far so good. I do not think so, except is anything that has to do with force majeure, maybe an unforeseen circumstance. But that for now does not exist because as at yesterday, the sensitive materials has been distributed. They have gone to where they are supposed to go to. INEC has briefed both observers and the rest of the people that are going to work for the election. And this evening, the racks will be activated, and I think for now all plans are going well.
And there
So
have been pockets of violence in the state, even after signing the peace accord by political parties. Don't you think this will not in any way hamper this election?
Sadly, Ondo State, if you trace the history of electioneering, I think even from 1983, there has been some traces of violence following the elections here. But usually on the days of election, it becomes calm. So those pockets of violence, unfortunate as they are and as they were, I do not think such things might repeat tomorrow. But if for any reason that happens, I think the police and the other security agencies have assured not only people from Ondo State, but Nigerians that they are up to the task. They will be able to match up words with action in terms of quelling violence.
So looking at the preparation of the INEC, civil society organizations have raised the alarm over the usage of NERTW members to distribute electioneering materials, considering that those same NERTW members are partisan, have been involved in violence, thuggery activities during this campaign exercise for this election. Do you think INEC using NERTW members will discredit the credibility of this election?
No, I don't think so. INEC, in terms of logistics, does not have the quantum of vehicles, for logistics to move things around. You will still have to rely on NURTW members. I think it was the same group of people that were relied on in Edo, and even the same man you pick on the street can also be partisan. But the most important thing is that if all of them have this quest for credible election, it will work. INEC doesn't have the capacity to move things, so they must rely on such established organizations like NULTW. Outside that, how many people will volunteer their private cars to do such an activity? How many vehicles would the federal government buy for INEC to move their even I think they've also gone a notch further by even using motorbikes to go to terrains where it is difficult. The same thing for riverine areas. They need to rely on boats. They don't have such facilities. So they still will hire boats from people who might be partisan because they don't have those facilities.
But looking at this NRTW members, their leader, Idajo, as is popularly called, went on campaign ground with Governor Kedolu to many campaign activities, and you think that won't in any way affect it?
I don't think so because some of them have a mind of their own as well. Because the other political parties, I saw them, I've been seeing them, they're also using public transport. They're also members of the same organization. So if you accuse this party of using people who are partisan, you will also accuse the other party of using people who are partisan. They're all Ondo indigenes. One way or the other, some of them will be partisan. They don't have those facilities, so they have to rely on those people.
So looking at vote buying, how would you think vote buying will affect tomorrow's election?
Well, vote buying has been a cankerworm. Is but by the time you devise one means to counter it, politicians go ahead of you to devise another means to thwart efforts you're making to progress. It will not stop the election. I will not say it won't happen, because it's more or less has become our part of our political culture, which is sad, which is unfortunate. But my advice is that people should shun such, shun vote trading. It has not helped us, and it's not going to help us.
So, on a final note, comparing this Ondo election to Edo election, what do you think INEC can do differently to further strengthen our electoral process?
Okay, I think the use of the Z pad has been of tremendous significance in uplifting the integrity of the election. So they will continue. They should continue with that. Improve upon the speed of the portal when they're uploading, so that in real time, so that when what you see from the booth reflects from what is posted on the portal, and also reflects on the final results that are made. So INEC should improve upon that. I'm sure by now they may have, and also the smart cards, let it be faster than maybe it was in Edo State. And I think with that, we are good to have an election that will also be proud of, as people have been talking about Edo, Edo, Edo. Let us also be singing the glory of Ondo and Ondo at the end of the day.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome.